Hi guys, welcome to Luna's Kitchen. I am Luna. Today we're going to be making a super simple and easy naan bread recipe, and I hope that you guys try this recipe. It's very simple. So for this recipe, you're going to want to have a third of a cup of plain yogurt, 2 tablespoons of water, 1.5 tablespoons of yeast, a third of a cup of warm milk, 2 cups to a cup and a quarter of flour. If your dough is too wet, you can add that extra quarter cup. If not, then just leave it at 2 cups. Half a stick of butter, of melted butter that you're gonna brush your naan bread once it's done. Half a teaspoon of salt, some garlic, some minced garlic, and some chopped up cilantro if you like that. If you don't, then just omit those last 2 things. All right, guys, let's get to it. All right, guys, to get started, you're going to mix your yeast and the warm water. Now, I just popped this water in the microwave and it's a little bit too hot. When it's too hot, you could kill off your yeast, and you don't want to do that. You want the water to be too warm, but not boiling or too hot. So I'm going to let this cool off for about, 3 to 4 minutes, and then I'm going to mix it with my yeast. Okay, guys, so we're going to pour. Gently mix the yeast and the warm water. And we're gonna let that activate for about 10 minutes. Okay guys, so we are going to mix our dry ingredient before we move on to our wet ingredient. Adding the sugar, and I'm adding the salt. And I'm making a well, meaning that I'm making a hole in the middle of the bowl of the flour. And I'm going to pour in my warm milk. My plain yogurt. My yeast. Now you're gonna stir to combine. And then I'm doing this with a wooden spoon because it's easier. But once I'm unable to do that, I'm just going to start doing it by hand. All right, so I'm folding the dough into a ball. As I'm rolling out my dough, I realized I should have definitely given myself some more space to roll out my dough. But because this is not the only thing that I'm cooking tonight, I'm a little bit short on space. So as you guys can see, I'm rolling out my dough and my little corner. And when rolling out your dough, you can go ahead and add the garlic and cilantro directly onto your naan, or if you're using another sort of herb or something like that, you can go ahead and add that. and then you can go ahead and roll it and press it directly onto your dough prior to cooking it. I'm using my iron skillet, my cast iron skillet, to cook my naan, and so I've warmed up my skillet on medium heat, and I'm going to place my naan directly onto my hot skillet. Once the naan starts to bubble up and you notice all of the bubbles, that's an indicator that one side is cooked and it's ready to be flipped. And so I'm gonna go ahead and flip it. And for the side that's cooked, I'm gonna go ahead and brush it with melted butter so my naan can remain soft. And once I've brushed both sides of my naan with melted butter, I'm done. Dinner is ready and dinner is served. Along with my garlic and cilantro naan, I also made some white basmati rice and I made some buttered chicken. Dinner was an absolute success. Everything came out wonderful. And I hope you guys try this recipe and let me know how it goes. Reach out to me in the comments if you have any questions or concern, and I will do my best to respond. I hope that you guys like and subscribe and come back for more content. Until next time, guys. Bye.